37 Rules of Table Manners in France. Welcome, I'm Hanna Gas, the author of this new YouTube channel, French and Elegant. I'm a French expert of etiquette and elegance. For 9 years now, I teach this subject in France. I have an online school. You can find it. It's called Apprendre les bonnes manières. Just follow the link down the video in the description box. For the moment, all the classes are in French, about chivalry, la galanterie française, about etiquette, how to receive, how to start a conversation, how to dress like an elegant woman, how to teach politeness to children, and so on. You will find it all in the description box. These classes are an excellent gift for a passionate of France culture. Well, also, if you like French elegant, you will love the brand Lignes de France. Actually, it's my brand. I started it 2 years ago. All the French elegant, what you will learn in the etiquette book, this aristocratic style, all this will be in close. You will discover the boutique Lignes de France in the description box. We do shipping all around the world. Almost. 37 Rules of Table Manners in France. Join me, Hanna Gas, as we explore the world of French etiquette. Let's start. 1. Arrive on time. Punctuality is a key. Arriving late is considered rude and can disturb the meal. Usually, for a dinner, it will be 15 minutes. During the first 15 minutes, it's okay. You're not considered as late. It's okay. After that, you have to not call the hostess, but write a small message. She cannot answer you now because she is with the guests that arrived on time. 2. Greet the host and the guests. When you arrive, you have to salute with a proper bonjour. If you can, use the name of the person you salute. Bonjour Elodie, bonjour Paul, bonjour madame, bonjour monsieur. You can do that in English when you're in an English country, of course. And don't forget to present your respect, to salute someone, with the way you do that in your country. In France, for example, it will be a kiss on both cheeks in most regions, or it will be a handshake. Do what is in your culture. 3. Wait to be seated. It's polite to wait for that. The hostess will show you with her hand, or she will talk, what is your place. Even for small parties, it is important. Hostess thought about that. It's respectful and follow a proper etiquette. 4. Place your napkin on your lap. As soon as you are seated, place the napkin on your lap. It's a code. This signals you are ready to begin. 5. Do not begin to eat before the hostess does. Yes, she is the one who will start or give the signal to start. 6. Use your utensil properly. You will take your fork in the left hand and your knife in the right hand. This is European style. 7. Chew with your mouth closed. It is very, very important. And it's the biggest mistake you will see all around the world and in France too. This is very important. It's one of the rules you really have to teach your children. Always chew with your mouth closed and avoid making noise with it, with your mouth. 8. Do not speak with food in your mouth. Wait until you have swallowed your food before speaking. It's polite and prevents accident. 9. Cut one piece at the time. This ensures you don't look greedy or rushed. 10. Use bread to assist, not as an appetizer. So you can use a piece of bread to help you to put some food on your fork. That is okay. But don't eat it alone. It's not an appetizer. Before the meal starts, don't do that. 11. Breaks bread with your hand. Okay. You don't use a knife for that. You break off a piece of bread with your finger, with your hand, and you can eat it. Don't bite directly into it. 12. Butter your bread in the plate, not in the air. Okay, you have to take a piece of bread, some butter, and you place that on your plate and you butter it on the plate, not in mid-air. 13. Do not place elbows on the table, but it's okay to rest your wrist on the edge. 14. Keep your hand visible above the table. It's okay to rest your wrist on the table between between meals. 15. Serve the food from the left, clear from the right. So if you're serving food, this will be very helpful. 16. Pass dishes counterclockwise. It's for consistency. Let's keep the same rhythm, the same style for all the meals, all the food, all the reception. 17. Offer to others before serving yourself. When a dish is passed to you, offer it to your neighbor before serving yourself. 18. Always test your dish before adding salt or pepper. It can be very disrespectful to the cook. 19. Do not blow on hot food. If your food is too hot, wait for it to cool. It is considered rude and not really polite to blow on it. 20. Do not use fingers. Use a utensil for every kind of food except bread and some kind of appetizer, aperitif, that is in the first part of the meal. Okay? There are some exceptions for that, but most of the time you have to always use a spoon, a fork, or a knife. 21. Cut cheese properly. You don't take cheese with your own knife. There is a special knife for cheese, and it's a knife for everybody present. Use this one. And there's a particular way to cut, and then you turn the knife, you pick, I don't know how you take the bite and you place it on your plate. It's special, I can show you that one day. 23. Avoid dipping bread in your soup. It's considered as poor manners. 24. Use the proper utensil for each course. Follow the order of utensil from the outside in. Each course has its own utensil. 25. Do not push plate away. Leave your plate in place when finished. It's considered bad manners when you push it away. Even if you had finished it and the food was delicious, it's like a subtle signal that that wasn't so good. I don't want it anymore. 26. Signal you have finished. Place your knife and your fork parallel on the plate, handles facing right. It's a signal. 27. Do not reach across the table. Ask someone to pass you an item instead of reaching across the table. 28. Engage in polite conversation. Keep conversation light and avoid controversial topics. Avoid that during the meal. It doesn't mean conversations are stupid and superficial. It's not that, but please avoid talking about religion, politics. 29. Compliment the host. It shows appreciation for the effort. In France, it is very important. You don't have to do a whole speeches about food, but one nice word is very nice. It's even expected. 30. Accept the food gracefully. Accept what is offered unless you have a dietary restriction. Refusing can be impolite. 31. Use both hands to pass heavy or large items to prevent accidents. 32. Refill glasses of other before your own. If you're pouring wine or water, do that for the other before serving yourself. 33. Sip, don't gulp. Avoid making loud drinking noises. 34. Avoid using your phone. Keep your phone off the table and on a silence mode and enjoy the conversation and the meal. 35. Participate in toast. Join in any toast made. Make eye contact and sip after clinking the glasses. 36. Always thank the host before leaving, and ideally it will be next day. Next day or 3-4 days after that, you will thank the host again in writing this time. It's called lettre de château. Letter, de château, castle. Okay? It can be a messages, a text messages, you can call her, yeah, but the best form will be a writing note, a thank you card. 38. Be quick to leave. You have to say goodbye, and after that, you really are going. Don't do this 15-20 minute conversation at the door. It's a real problem for the guests who are still sitting at the table. So don't make an eternal au revoir. It must be quick. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to have more information about French etiquette, I have a free guide for you. Just down in the description box, you will find a link. Just follow the link, and in the next 5 minutes, you can start reading the new guide. Well, subscribe to this new channel. If you have any question, sure, ask them in the comments below. And don't forget, courtesy for legacy.